According to the CDC, drowning is the leading cause of death for children ages 1 to 4 and the second leading cause for children under 14. But swim lessons and water safety education can make all the difference. On this World Drowning Prevention Day, we are joined by Kimmy Heyer. She is the aquatics director at the Salem Family YMCA. Welcome. Great to have you on the show.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Yes, I do want to share some information that we got just yesterday from the Virginia Department of Health, that they reported that our state has had 9 children under the age of 5 who have drowned in pools just this year, which is the most we've had in 5 years. This is heartbreaking to hear. What do we need to tell families about being safe around water?
Well, I have a couple things. Number one is always ask permission. Tell our children to ask permission before they enter the water. We need to know that they're going swimming. The second thing is to always have a water watcher, somebody who is watching the water at all times, not looking at their phone, so that they can focus on the people who are swimming. The third thing I would say is play with your children in the pool. It gives them confidence. We know that children learn through play, and a big way to get that is also through swim lessons.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a big proponent. We were talking a little bit earlier about the swim lessons and getting our kids in the water soon so that they can learn those skills. But I think that you really touched on the most important thing is to teach the kids about the dangers of water if we are not aware that they want to go in. So they have to ask permission, because kids are just naturally drawn to the water. They want to go. And drowning is silent. It is not noisy like we think in our head that we'll hear the screams, we'll hear the splashing. It's instant. It happens so fast. So let's talk a little bit about what you guys do at the Y to help build these skills for these kids.
Yes, of course. Well, we offer swim lessons for anyone 6 months to over 100 years old. So you're never too old or too young to learn about water safety, get in the water, feel confident in the water. We have both group and private lessons, so we can serve anybody in that capacity. We also have our Y Splash program, where we partner with second graders in all the schools of Roanoke City, Roanoke County, Botetourt County, and Salem City. So we reach so many children through this program. We come to their school and teach them about water safety for 3 days, pool safety, boat safety, beach and water park safety, as well as backyard pool safety and things like that. We come to their classroom and we teach them in the classroom, and then they actually come to the YMCA and practice those skills. And the children who go through this program, if they, we take a swim test at the end, and if they don't pass the swim test, we actually offer them free swim lessons. We give them opportunity to come back to the Y, come back and see us and learn how to swim, because it's that important.
Right, I know. And then, a lot of times, if the parents are afraid of water, maybe that will prevent them from getting their kids. I think that's really kind of key to say. That's even more important than to get your kids in the water, so they're not afraid. Right? And they can tackle, these skills and learn these skills.
Yes, yes. It's so essential when they're young, because it's more fun, it's social, they're with their friends, they see their friends doing it, and so it's not a scary situation, you're not in fear, and you're most likely to learn at a quicker pace that way.
Yeah. What is the one thing that you would say, the one safety tip that you wish that every parent knew when it comes to water safety?
I wish that not only every parent, but just everyone never swim alone. Never swim alone. Always have somebody there with you, whether you're a non-swimmer or a really great swimmer.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was looking at the ways that we can prevent our child drownings. Learning CPR is key, isn't it? Because we think that it's not going to happen to us, but we need to know how to save a life.
Correct. And we actually teach CPR classes at the Y for people to come and take. So it's something that you can take after 14 years old. So come on, learn it, and it can definitely save a life. Knowing that emergency essentials to keep someone safe in that time before emergency services can get there.
Okay, so how do we sign up for these lessons?
Well, you can go to our website and click on sign up for a swim assessment. That gets you in touch with the aquatics directors or our coordinators, and we set up an assessment time with you and help place your child in the appropriate class. And then as they As they go through the lessons, they can progress through the levels. We start with basics and then we go on to strokes. So after you register, you are in the program until you decide to cancel.
Yeah, that's fantastic. But each step is a learning process, and you get better and better and better. So,
Yes, it's like
yeah.
a pyramid. You have to
Yeah,
build.
right, exactly. And even as early as 6 months.
Yes, even your 6-month-old baby can come be in the water and learn essential safety skills.
They can learn at 6 months. That's incredible to me.
It's crazy, and it does create a bond between the child and the parent as well, and it just continues throughout the rest of their lives, and especially in the water.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for coming by and
thank you
telling
for
us
having me.
all about this. These are great reminders because we want to have fun in the water, and it's so hot, and we want to get in there, but we want to do it safely. So thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yes,
and we'll
thank
post
you.
all of that information over on our website at wdbj7.com.